All right. There you go. Up and run. 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 Uh-oh. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Holy shit. Don't blow it up. Fire alarm. No. It was, yeah, I forgot to turn my speaker off. Anyways, yeah, I just figured I'd run it. A lot of you guys don't like the quiz, and a few people had asked me to go live. I know Penny's live and Ellie's live, but they're talking about serious shit, and I thought it'd just be a fun time. Give somebody an alternative. I'll be back. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right. Good evening. Check back in a few. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I didn't catch that till I walked in. Yeah, that was looping. Looping. Ugh, pierce your ears. Good thing nobody had headphones on. Oh, well, we screw up once in a while. We're not the most brightest light bulb on the tree. Let's do this. Let's go back to this.
Don't exist. Truly, they don't exist. They're like vapors. They're barely there. They are strange, gaunt, odd, antisocial people who hate real life. They have found
Good evening.
solace,
You gonna lurk or you gonna jump in
on the
here?
internet.
At least give me a thumbs up.
Life to stay forever. And I think that's where a lot of the rage comes from, like the anger at a restaurant. And cases are dropping now. Cases are falling. And, if you can't open up when cases are falling, and you can't open up, people are against you opening up when cases are rising, when would you open up? Well, when there are no cases. When no one is sick.
Tim's talking about
Makes no sense.
the shooting in Philadelphia. I went and watched it. I didn't really think I wanted to, but I did. And you just don't treat people that way.
Yeah, I don't think containment with China.
So there's a Tim Dillon show if you don't want to
I'm
hear.
looking at the stats here. I
Um,
just don't think we're going to be able to contain China.
if you don't want to hear about the shooting shit, I'm at 30 minutes and he's over talking about a bunch of good shit.
Someone wrote you a check for that.
Jason, hello, how you doing? Jason, you in Georgia?
And then went,
I think you said you were in Georgia, if I remember right. You guys getting snow there? Northern Georgia? Real snow. Got probably gonna get about 2 inches. I mean, every bet counts. Yeah, but it really ain't enough to take the machine out. Northern corner, wow. It snowed in Hinesville, which is not far from, it isn't far from Savannah. It snowed. It sticked on the grass a little bit, a couple inches. But I was there for that. That was pretty remarkable. I remember all the Georgian people were like, well, no shit. I ain't seen it in years. Kobe, top of the morning to you. Really? And it can't be nice snow. It's got to be sleet. Richard, hello. How you doing? Yeah. I know Penny was. I know Penny was live. I said hello, gave her a thumbs up. Really wasn't quite interested the way the room went. And I really like 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. there. Thank you. I'm not telling her to change nothing, but I do like her fish tank videos. And she has a good room. She had a lot of people in there. I'm not trying to cut into any of her people or any of that. Never am. That's a couple of people earlier, a lot of people in America are hooked up on this Super Bowl bullshit. So they were asking, you're going to go live, so here I am. Twatted the Trolls, vegan realist. How are you? We got some snow coming down, probably about 2 inches here in central Maine. Nice snow. I don't think it's going to last, though. We get some warm temperatures coming. We're doing all right. It's another Sunday night. We ain't got nobody. We ain't made no friends and we ain't got paid. So how I wish I had someone to talk to. Hallelujah. Groveland, there you go. I'm glad you waited up. I was waiting to see if Penny was going to shut down. And then finally I says, we'll go live. And she's going to be going live on Sunday. This don't mean I'm going live every Sunday. It's just kind of a blasé day. And I don't know if you got email. I think you were the one emailed me that shooting in Philadelphia. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know what the whole deal is, but when somebody tells you to fuck off, you fuck off. You don't shoot your mouth off. How stupid are you? So, anyways, I just got done watching that. I can't believe, and she was armed. She was armed. From what one video I watched, she was armed. What stupid fucking people! And a good lesson. Fuck you and 9mm. Fucking Jew fucking cartridge. It was like Christmas card. It was nice. We're talking about a shooting. I guess some neighbors were shoveling snow onto someone else's property. I don't quite know why the guy had such a problem. I mean, he wasn't shoveling in their driveway, but whatever. You don't want the snow there. It's his property. All right. Well, you need to tell us when you're going to do that and put your channel in here so we can go watch it. Yeah, that's cool. I know you used to guys get, from what you say, you guys used to get a lot of snow, more snow than you've been getting. We haven't been getting much snow. So this 2-inch snowstorm we're getting kind of really hard because you ain't got enough to run the snow blower. I mean, I might run it, but wow. Then we're gonna get some rain, I think, coming in. I can go check that. So good morning to the friends in England, and light snow, fog, and mist. 23 degrees mist. Oh, actually, going to stay. It's going to get cold. So this may around. I got another one. Less than an inch on Tuesday. Less than an inch. So here goes. Whole day of cloud cover for shit. And here's 1 to 2 inches possibly on Tuesday night. And I'm telling you, this is a pattern I seen this summer in the spring. Actually, it was a little less than this. We weren't even getting with the cloud cover every day, though. So, well, I get 3 people in here and 5 thumbs up. Wow, that's brand new. I never did that before. Anyone else in here? You're going to probably have to refresh like every 5 minutes. Well, you handsome, bud. Yeah, I'm doing it again. He gets wherever he's going to be like, man, my papa, man, he sit there and talk to a machine. Yeah, talking to a machine. He's been, yeah, big old, you ain't a bone, huh? Big old puppy dog. Oh. Yeah, you big old warm, cuddly dog. All right, no one's in here. I'm gonna go have a smoke. But anyways, you want a bowl? Very stiff. All right, I'll be back. You guys have no interest, let me know though. We'll sit down, we'll put some music on. Everything's working good, stove's running good, house is getting another dust and the snow. Couldn't ask for anything more. All right. Hello, everybody. We got some movement. We got some movement. Unbelievable. Hello, dearest Dawn is in the room. I got all caught up, dearest Dawn. How you doing? We had Jason in here. Is northern Georgia's getting snow. We're getting some, and I think Appalachian Granny's going to get some. So we had a little problem when I started. I didn't turn my mic off, and I stepped out for a cigarette, and all came in, and there's a bunch of it was looping, and it sounded like screaming. It's yeah, that's it from here. So people might like getting together and hanging out. A lot of other people are glued to the TV right now, getting their dose. So if you do work, tomorrow it would be a day from hell, more likely. You know, that was pretty repulsive shit. Listen to that shit all fucking day. How Tom Brady's a goddamn god. Shut the fuck up. And pay attention to your TV and wear your mask, you motherfuckers. Cut off this AM. No, I got one yesterday. I got one. You know what I got a copyright strike for is I was trying to explain you guys Tunnel Rat and the wonderful YouTube had videos, documentaries of Tunnel Rat, real video from Vietnam. And just playing the video, I got a copyright, but they let me trim it out. So when a man's standing there and you're going to learn a warrior and shit, and he's telling you about a tunnel rat situation, it's like, wow, are you kidding me? So that's where I got my copyright. Not copyright, it's the wrong word for it. I don't know what they call it. Sometimes they let me unblock it, sometimes they don't. I think I got 2 videos that are blocked forever. They won't let me trim out the pot. We had that other incident, a couple of weeks ago, where we did that one and I got copyright by NHK. That was pretty interesting. I never played NHK. So I went back to watch a video section they're bitching about, and it was just me. So I guess I was owned by NHK. And then when I was going to play this thing out and do another video about it, put it on BitChute because you couldn't have seen it, the pocket that cut out, I was going to use my BitChute account, and you all go over to BitChute and watch this. I swear to you, there was nothing playing in the background. There was no stereo on. There was nothing on. And it said NHK. So I thought that was cool. So when I did that, when I threatened that, I didn't get to it in time enough, and YouTube pull the copyright. But AI is wonderful, you know, when they get it right, isn't it? So that's the way the things are going now. We got some snow falling. We're going to get cold. We're going to get down to 6. So this is going to be nice. Stove's running good. We're using less coal. Things are groovy. Anyone? You guys all stoned or what? They said 5 in the room. Somebody say something. Somebody recite Mary had a little lamb or some shit. Kind of cool watching the snow coming down. We're grateful. Every bit counts, you know. We're going to have a dry summer again like this year. I'm going to be pretty sad, I'll tell you that much.
Went through all the reasons, Martin. Yeah, went through all the reasons. He said, yeah, China's economy more powerful than the Soviet Union's. This, that, the other. And it's like, yeah, it's probably a bad course of action to, and I mean, he's like, yeah, we're going to have to learn to cooperate with them. Oh, yeah, I think so. I would say that that's probably going to happen. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to smack them around.
All right.
We're not going to be able to run out of
Pack in a bowl, pack in a bowl.
Blow their head away. It's going to be a bit difficult. We're going to have to work together to get the snow off the street.
Right.
That's what we're going to have to do.
Right. Not plow people in. I would never have done that. If it was a free country, I'd talk to you once, talk to you twice. Second one be an RPG. Well, you know I don't know about RPG. The same way you siren blowers. You want to blow a siren like that? Go to fucking Rhode Island. Go to Boston. You want to run your sirens that fucking hard on people, making their ear ring. Now you make their eyes blink with all that blue strobe light shit you put on your fucking cars.
Maybe it will one day. I don't really know. You know? Everybody's so goddamn sensitive now. So
oh, they're going to get a lot more sensitive. Wait till the shot. What'd they put in the shot?
We'll let you know. Hopefully Ben still gets to
Yeah,
work.
go take the shot in masses.
So goddamn sensitive. You can't say anything about anybody anymore without a problem.
There you go.
Like I made the joke about Eric Weinstein and Lex Friedman. I was like, well, on the Patreon, I go, what have these guys done? They're clearly smart guys. The joke is about the fact that, like, yes, they're both, Lex is in robotics and everything. He's a brilliant guy. Eric Weinstein's very smart and everything. But, like, the trans discussion has sucked all of the oxygen out of the room. So I'm sure these people have brilliant takes on other issues, but is it fair to say that the trans issue has been on the forefront? And for one, I'm a little bored of the joke. I don't care anymore if you cut your tits off or sew a dick on. I don't care what you call yourself. It doesn't bother me.
No, it don't bother me,
Woman,
Fuck you, Anita Bryant.
up in a ring,
You fucking tramp.
for that. As long as you look at them before you do it and go, you shouldn't.
You and Janet Reno was stood around. I'd sent this you to Janet Reno sitting on your face, you tramp.
I'm not saying
Those were our big problems,
but like, why
right?
does
The queers were going to destroy the world,
Why do people jump out of
a
their way
fabric of our
and become
nation.
a guru for every
Millions
issue?
and millions of innocent people killed
No one has any
under
type
our
of
fucking name,
specialization.
including Gaddafi,
If people,
Gaddafi
everybody
and
is
Saddam.
just like firing wildly.
I didn't like
going
them people. I didn't
down.
give two shits
I'm
about
scientist
them
or
people.
this or
Now the
that.
blood's on
And
our
also,
flag.
I know everything about everything. I should be your go-to for every question you have about an issue that could ever come up now or in the
Tim
future.
Dillon show. Check him out.
That's where I get confused. It's not that they're not smart. It's not that they don't have valuable things to say. I just get confused as to how everybody immediately becomes a guru. Overnight.
Overnight gurus.
They just decide,
You were on your guru.
have problems? I'll tell you what it is.
Up and say I went to school. I'm a guru. Look at
Sexuality.
the butchers that took care of me.
What do we got?
My vet's dog. My dog's vet is fucking 10 times better than the filthy shit I run and see.
War? Religion? What's on the grill today?
Go have
Sizzle it up. Salt, pepper it. It's ready to go. I don't have to let anything marinate. I'm ready to go. It's just fascinating. That's all. That's all I've ever said. I love everyone and support them. I'm just curious as to how everybody is an expert in every issue that could ever arise from any discipline ever. That's interesting to me. That's all. And maybe that's the case. maybe it's the case that there are 7 intelligent people and the rest of the world are hacks and shills. I don't know. That's YouTube. You go on YouTube. Basically, the premise of YouTube is I get it, and everyone else that's ever lived or studied this issue is either a bad faith actor, hack, shill, has been bought off, is a liar, is being blackmailed, and I have figured it out, and nobody else has. That's all. It's curious to me. It's curious. And then, if you make jokes, people get angry at you. The people, by the way, who defend jokes, defend comedy. And they always go out and go, comedy's being neutered by the PC police. And then you make jokes about them and they go, actually, we don't like them. You go, well, wait a minute, I don't understand. I thought comedians were vital I thought this was a vital activity. What? And they go, well, yeah, but I don't know. People get angry at you. The people get angry at you for kidding around. And you go, yeah, it's a joke. I'm a comedian. You shouldn't take me seriously. No one should. It's a comedy podcast. Maybe I say some interesting things. Maybe I'm right about some of what I say, but it's goof. I look at shit that may or may not be bullshit, and I call it out, and it may not be bullshit, and it may be bullshit. But that's where a lot of my comedy comes from. Okay. And then the people that are like, all these people that are like, the comedians are being, there's the backlash now to the backlash, as a smarter friend of mine has said, is becoming as sanctimonious as the woke people. The other side of the woke people, they're now as boring as the woke, you used to watch the woke people and go, Jesus Christ, shut up. And now the other side, you're like, Jesus Christ, also shut up. Should we just get academics completely out of public life? Should we just exile academics? I don't know. But it's just this sanctimonious. All the time, the left is waging a war on your private choices. They want you to be completely, and then if you make a few, and they always love comedy, all these people, because the left is insane, and the woke people do go after comedy, and they do take people's jobs, and I understand that. So the people that recognize that, I applaud. And then you go, yeah, but you're also a little goofy, and then they go, wait a minute. You're giving ammunition to the other side. Somebody said that to me. They go, well, when you make fun of those people who you agree with, I go, yeah, I agree with a lot of them. But they go, but yeah, but if you make fun of them, you give ammunition to the other side. And I go, but that's the exact argument that leftists, or not leftists per se, but liberal or whatever you want to call it, woke social justice warriors. That's the same argument.
Nice. Walking in the desert. We're walking in the desert.
So if I make a joke about Barry White or whoever the fuck I'm talking about, Eric Weinstein, whatever, I'm giving ammunition to the lunatics who think that gender is, created, that the war created gender or whatever these fucking lunatics in San Francisco believe. I'm giving ammunition to them because I made a joke about someone that disagrees with them. It's the same SJW playbook. It's the same exact thing. It's actually the same exact thing. It's we like comedy when it fits in the box of what we would like it to, and it doesn't really matter. It's just comedy, except if it's directed at us, it's a powerful force that must be vanquished. It's a powerful force that must be vanquished unless it is exactly what we want it to be. Make fun of us in the way that you want us to be made fun of, please. Thank you. They love roasts. All these, the tech people, the people on Clubhouse, right? These guys I talk to, they all like, comedy's about roasting. No, it's not. Roasting, for the most part, is pretty stupid. There are some people that are brilliant at it. Geraldo, Jeff Ross, whatever. You can go back throughout history. It's important. It's like an important comedic skill. Every good comic should have a little bit of it, but it's boring. It's very formulaic. There's nothing there.
Hallelujah, everybody. It's raining.
there's nothing there.
Rain and Judy's.
But some of the most successful
Be
people
right
don't
back.
love
So we're
work
still stuck.
because God forbid a comedian
What are you doing, handsome? You're looking good. He's looking good. I'm telling you.
So they're just like, can you
We'll
call
see
the
Monday
thing,
morning.
please? 'Cause I don't know. So when you meet a lot of these people that are,
Hey,
that are
Weezer no
successful,
more.
they think the comedian's job's like, roast them, thrash them. You go trash that guy.
Anyways,
Is there anything more boring than that? By the way, is there anything more boring than watching people just trade insults back and forth? What level? I just don't understand, but that's what a lot of very smart, very successful people love. They love watching people insult each other. That is their idea.
oh, you could sell that shit.
It's just insult.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
This guy's pretty smart. He's a young kid. I think he's like 30.
That's comedy.
I like the guy. I think he's got a good perspective.
I don't want to get weeds over this. And everybody's response is like, why don't I just come on the show and we'll hash it out? It's like, no, I don't want to do this through 5 hours of lecture. I don't want to do it. I respect you. I think you're smart. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm so deeply suspicious of people who level accusations at people and then they themselves exhibit that behavior. It's like the QAnon people who are going away for child
Yeah,
porn,
that's
right?
a narcissist.
18 hours a day thinking about child porn. So it's also not shocking to me that if you call people snowflakes for years and years and years, and then somebody says something about you.
Anyways, enjoy the show. I don't know what else to say.
Like, oh, you are intimately acquainted with the idea of what a snowflake is because you're exhibiting those characteristics yourself.
She's doing good.
You know? It's one or the other, folks. Either comedy doesn't matter and it's fun
I hear you
and you
speaking
can like it or not,
about me.
take from it what
The
you
big
want,
old
leave
hound
the
dog.
rest. Or it's
The
an
big old
important
hound.
social force that
Yeah.
everyone needs to govern. Pick one. Please pick one. Can't be everything. Can't be everything. It can't be like, hey, it's just when it's about something you don't like, you go, whoa, wait a minute. I saw that after the White House Correspondents' Dinner with Michelle Wolf, when she did that, and then everybody came in, all the same people that were like, these leftists are snowflakes, and Michelle made a few jokes about Trump, and these people lost their goddamn mind. I'm just learning. That's all I'm doing here. Man, I'm insignificant. I don't matter. Yeah, I have an audience because we have fun and we say funny stuff, and some of it makes a lot of sense. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. You know, when I make fun of Gary Vee, I don't hate Gary Vee. He's probably a really good guy. I'm sure he's helped people. But the advice he gives is very vague and general. It's ridiculous. The words he uses and the way he arranges them is ridiculous. So for somebody to not call that out is that I wouldn't be doing my job. If I pulled up Gary Vee quotes and read them aloud and said, now that I've told you these things, go start a business, you would look at me like I was smoking rock cocaine, smoking crack. You go, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, kindness is speed and empathy is marketing is queen and content is king and gratitude is whatever. Go do it now. Yeah, gratitude is speed. What? Whatever he's saying. But I'm sure he's a smart guy, and I'm sure he said things that have value to certain people. But it's funny imagining people trying to fashion a sense of what the hell is going on in their life and in their business from the quotes that dribble out of his mouth. It's, which is why, you can go to dinner with people and you can become friends with people. And I talked to a big comedian once who was like, Jeff Bezos invited me to his summer camp once, and the big comedian was like, yeah, I didn't want to go. Because you start to realize as a comic, you're not supposed to be that tight with any of these people. Because you're going to have to make fun of them or something they do, and they're just going to get angry with you because they want to own you. They just want to own you. You know, so they're not like evil, malevolent people. They just, like anybody, want to control you. They see you, they're like, you're a jester. I want to own you, and I want you to poke fun at the things I'd like you to poke fun at, but I don't want you to say things I'm not comfortable with.
All right.
And that's
Let's see if we get any mail.
It's just funny. I'm like really into getting
Sending out an SOS. Still, hey,
even the people that I'm
tinfoil.
kind of friendly with now, or I know who they are, they know who I am. Maybe go to
We
dinner.
just got some Tim Dillon rambling. Smart guy, I think. How you doing, Tim? Two joint evening. Howdy, Ralph. Well, that's awful friendly. I thought when you get on that marijuana, you become violent. And then you want to shoot heroin, right? Right, guys? Yeah, we're waiting for the heroin day. Soon cut off this AM. We got there, be right back. Tim came in the room and Tim got a claps. Cool. Tim's got the claps. No, I don't mean it like that. Tim's got the claps. Oh, we had a good night of YouTube. Couple people that put stuff out on Sunday. Hope you. It does. It's the only goddamn thing make you want to hope for fucking something a little more better. You don't think. Use your head. This ain't looking good. That's all I got to say. This ain't what I came here for. I was so far from where I came here for. Oh my gosh. But then they got a thing called Expectations by the Rolling Stones. And I can't play that for you because of Filthy Jew. No, what are they? CFJP. Will give me a copyright infringement. So, yeah, it's a good tune. I wish I could play the lyrics for you on here, too. They got some good writing. We have possible upcoming harmonica player out of Canada. Possible. So I watched a video tonight from Van Wise. It was really good. I don't quite agree with what they're doing. I think they'd be happier in a camper, but that's my opinion. But she found a harmonica and started playing it. And I says, well, you can learn. I sent her some Lou Reed, Sweet Jane. I mean, that's something you might be able to rattle out. So that's the latest of Hopium. We have snowfall in here. What do you got going on? What time is this? What time is the Queer Fuck Fest going to start? Does anybody in the room know? And if you're watching it, I don't really mean hurtful. I just find it revolting. But if you are going to watch a game, all I got to say to you is 11 to 15 minutes of that 3 hour shit is fucking actual game. I like a little more pussy than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sit there for I go to drag races back in the day when they had real drag strips before the communists took over. Anyways, and I watch them run a quarter mile, full-blown quarter mile. And they were busting 478, right around there, 476, I think was national record. I sit there for an hour and I got a whole bunch of competition entertainment, even with cars only running 5 seconds. Back in the day, we call that a 5-pump chump. Hopium. Well, I hope every day, you know. Strange times. I watched a shooting ten on these neighbors fighting, and what a setup! What a setup! Low will be 37, so you get special weather. Wow. And I'd be very worried about these shots. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they possibly could do, people, when things are getting real bad. And I think they're going to get real bad soon, as most of us do. I'm not hoping for that at all. I really don't want to see this shit. But I know a lot of people in the city. And judging by what these violent people will do, these NFL watches. What if the shooter was an NFL watcher? I bet he wasn't. I'd be really shocked if he was. You know, like Bud Light drinking country listening, NFL and NASCAR shit. It's warming tonight. Cool. I'm going colder, and I'm happy about that. If I'm going to live through winter, I want to live through winter. Doesn't mean I need this long of a winter. But I like winter. I still like winter. Winter's a good time of the year. So anyways, we'll do that. I should go write them and tell them I'm live, see if they'll stop in. And if they come in, I'll do I'll get Buddy to sing. I don't do very good by myself, but because we can't play music because the CFJP won't like that. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. Really, not much else going on. I can't complain about nothing. We had a bowl of pasta. Yeah, stove's going good. Buddy's doing good. We'll return this week with a vengeance. Yeah, it's actually, we're going to get some cold nights. We'll get a couple cold nights. I don't know what I just did with this, but anyways, let's see if this will work. 6 degrees, 14. I mean, we're not below zero. I don't know how important this earth, this territory needs to have, natural cold spells in the winter. Because I don't think it'll take the ticks out. It ain't going to kill the ticks. So we got Uncle Tony's Garage. They're live. Rebel Ellie 2020. She's alive. And Curious Bunny is alive. Debbie Odd did a sunrise video. Pretty. Watch that. Good watch it. We got Paris is calling with her beer motif. And I wrote her a comment in there. I hope she appreciates it. It was pretty fucking scary. Usually, most educated people are worried about human. But boy, you get up in that bear territory, you gotta worry less about them. Humans. Well, that's all right. Just one thing about you, dearest Dawn, you got away with your head, man. You got your head with all this shit, and you can sit there and watch your shit, and you come in here tomorrow, and you start telling us the fucked up shit in here. Do a video. Do a video. Just turn the audio off. If you see something really fucked up on halftime, do a video. You don't have to turn the audio off, I think. Made chili. Walked it You seen him at the cow, worked on a model and staying high. Sounds good. How'd the chili come out? I like to see that shit. Show me the Bud Lights. Drink Bud Light. Has 3 human genes in it, but I love my Bud Light. I wonder why I'm getting vicious in life, because I'm drinking Bud Light with 3 human genes in it. We should do a good commercial like that. What? What? He's back to it. I'm telling you. This one here is pretty worn out. But in case my friends in Canada might be lurking in here. Best singing dog in the whole wide world. You do look a lot better. You feeling better? You feeling better than you did? I see that tail getting waggity. You're pulling out of that shit? That's some bad shit. Been there, done that. Eat your bone. Made a big hotter than usual. You know, I don't know if this is normal, but I was in the shopping place and everything they had in there was mild. I couldn't find any of the hot, like taco. I was going to try and maybe make tacos with chicken or some shit. But I can never find, I haven't looked in 2 stores and they didn't have chive and they didn't have the taco seasoning, chili seasoning, and hot variety. Don't mean they didn't. I might not have seen it. You know me and shopping. Oh, yeah, we miss our peppers this year. I'm telling you, dearest Dawn, miss our peppers pretty much. You know, I already got some. We're doing peppers. We're going peppers. So if they get big, I can trim them and just keep them trimmed back till the ground warms up, if it warms up. Cool. No, I mean, that's just ridiculous. I don't understand hot pepper eaters. That's just me, though. You know, I got a good level of spice, I think. But when you can't taste the stuff, I don't understand it. One Adam 12. One Adam 12. Yeah. We had some jalapenos this year. I made with egg. Some of them were really roasty for me. They were pretty warm. Big old crunchy, crunchy. Keep them teeth clean. Keep your teeth clean. So, yeah. You want to keep going? We going up on an hour here. You want to keep going? Put a one or something. Guys, they're going to watch football. That's okay, too, you know. But if you see some interesting shit, if you can, now make sure you got your camera ready. We'll wake up tomorrow morning and both men and women will be rushing to the grocery store to buy tampons. Or maybe Orange Crush soda. There's a nationwide shortage after the Super Bowl game of Orange Crush. People are killing each other for Orange Crush in the parking lot. Yeah, it is. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, just watch this. I'm not saying I'm onto something. I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe they'll do something good. Like you're in traffic, the neighbor next door gets out of their car with their bottle of Windex and washes your window for you. No charge, just being kind. I don't know. Could be nothing. Could be, you know. Isn't that something? Very important, you know. I tell you the truth, how important it is for some people. It really is. And I just, you know, I've been so perverse by what the fucking mojo was up here. But I know what I want. And I know how I want to do that. And so that's really good. It's very healthy for you. Big old handsome. You want another one? You do. How's your ears? They in good shape? Yeah, they're all good. They doing good? You still giving you trouble? I gotta go in there tomorrow morning. These people are very powerful. They are very unnatural. Indian folks, and before TV didn't have this kind of tell lie vision. Tell lie vision. If you're a lurker in here and you find interest in that, I'll go look for TV programming on YouTube. I'm being a lazy old man. Stop that, motherfucker. There you go. Hold it for 10 seconds. All right. We don't like, them women don't like one pump shows. But, oh, is it nice? I mean, it really is. Yeah, this is a nice knife, yeah. You guys hear me bitch a lot. This is nice. We got a stack temperature reading here by Mr. Russo. Let's say like 1:30. And what about 350, 360? The house is warm. Well, you already got one. So what do we got here? Huh, yeah, no shit. Sister Golden here. Working. Two of these have already professed to load in a bowl, I think, of the marijuana narcotic. Just be aware of that. We should call the comp Monday, Ralph. Who's comp? Who do you want me to call? Well, that's a good point, ain't it? That is a good point. Invest in some, what do they call them, electric air cleaners? The ones that back in the day that could pull smoke out of a room. So you go to a restaurant, there'd be 50 people in there, 40 of them are smoking. That should catch your virus. Huh. LOL. I think the electrical one might. I do. I think the electrical one, we didn't have that. I didn't know about that technology. What do they call that shit? Those air purifiers that work on electricity. It's slipping. One Adam 12. Who's into technology? Ionize it. Thank you. High five. Yeah, go check into that. I think it'll catch virus if you got a good one. But you ain't going to stop a virus with 10 masks. You're out of your fucking mind. Out of your fucking mind to walk around doing this to humanity. But that's my own opinion. If you're really worried, M17 gas mask B and better. With the proper NBC fucking filter. You see, you're going to have the filter. So even that liked it. Got to have that filter. I should do a commercial. Somebody send me an M17 B with the filters, and I'll do a commercial for M17 gas mask virus protection for your family. I want to keep your children alive, and we get you on one of these M17 gas mask filters and keep your family safe from that virus. That's what happened in Philadelphia. Them treat people with suffering from the virus. I told some of you guys just came in here, and I watched that video of the two couples, the couple being shot. Very interesting. Alex, tinfoil. What is ionization? You want to watch this thing? I'll play it. Husband and wife neighbor was shoveling snow. Evidently, they were throwing the snow across the street on a neighbor's yard for no reason but to bust his balls. Neighbor came out, told him piss off. They didn't piss off. So the neighbor came out and shot two people. Two people that were throwing shells in snow in Philadelphia this week. It was pretty fucking stupid people, I'll tell you. I mean, anything, you're going to change the world. I remember one of them voted for Biden, the other one voted for Trump. Go find out if the shooter was a Trump supporter. We'll break. We'll have Penny do a video on it. This is what happens when you're a Trump supporter and you didn't get your win. Yeah, that was awful neighborly. Oh, he shot him dead, executed motherfuckers. Right. So population reduction down 210 million in this country. I only watch. I watch a couple media ones, but they weren't playing what the whole thing was all about. Maybe if you showed what a firearm will do, maybe people out there that want to take our firearms away and coward ass bitches, maybe they say, you must have to do some real serious thinking to pull a trigger. See, they're irresponsible pigs. They don't trust their own self. You know what I'll do? I'll tell you what to do. You get me these anti-gunners. Sarah Brady. We're going to drip on acid. I'm going to trip on acid. They'll bring them in a fucking arsenal. Watch them kill themselves or kill each other. It was pretty sad. Right, an unarmed society is an unsafe society. That's a fact. It's these coward Jews that don't fucking trust themselves. No, I think Wild West days is a misnomer because there were too many innocent people, especially Indians, that got caught up in white man shit in the backcountry after the Indian Wars and were lynched. You know, all that Sarah Gordo. I don't know if Sarah Gordo was one of them, but I know a lot of the mine videos that I watch. And you got a 12-foot fucking gear wheel on a winch brought into this valley that you probably couldn't have got in here with a shit hook. I'm not kidding you. Was carried in by mostly Indian slaves. You're not that pot. No, I'm a peaceful, easy man. I lived up here and get my way at nothing but what was ever on this land. I got my way with it. And it worked out wonderful, didn't it? For the most part. Whatever's going on here, still try very hard and maintain both my all well-being and my buddies a puppy. Pup picks up on that shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. We went to Tokidoki. I wanted to mention this video. Van Wife's really good. I'll get you the video if you want to see it. Anyways, I went to this one. It was quite interesting. I don't know what she is, a model or some shit, and she lives in Japan. She's Australian, and this was really remarkable. I thought it was really remarkable. They went into a restaurant that had no meat in it. You get some time, you want to check out what's going on in Japan. Here you go. And so they go to a restaurant and they bring this meat looking shit. Hey, Kobe. And they got a little grill, maybe a 12-inch grill in front of you on the table. Pretty cool. They're cool people, man. And so you cook your own on your own hibachi. And she was just talking about the flavor of it. I think it was all soy based. The problem is, according to Ice Age Farmers, soy, world soy is in such a shortage right now. Yeah. Well, the way I look at it, Kobe, is the way I look at it is seriously. I don't think you'd be putting up with a fucking 87-year-old woman being pummeled to the ground because she didn't wear a fucking mask. I don't think you'd put up with that if you had those rights. No, it wasn't dog meat. Did you listen? It's a shit called Other Than Meat. Rubber dub, mate. How you doing? You like being gum free? I could have seen Jan roll up her knickers during that assault you guys had. Put out a nice little 22 long rifle and dropped that son of a bitch right there. So there's some people that got assaulted. How you been? We got snow coming down, Rubber Dub here. We're having a groovy evening, just rambling, keeping busy. You're snowing. Are you liking it? Did they really? Wow. Tennessee's blowing away Maine if we're turning this into competition. Pretty interesting. But I can take you into territory in this country, Kobe. And I understand what you said in your country. I still don't agree with it. But I can take you in country out here where they're 250-pound mountain lions. I lived in Alaska with an 800-pound bear. Shot on me. No protection. Well, there you go. Nothing happened. Yeah. I'm sick of bloody shifting it. Shifting what? I'm lost. Yeah, kitty. Oh, shifting. I got it. Roger, Roger. 10-4. Snow, mate. Moving it. Moving it. It's pretty cool, though. You get yourself a machine. Welcome to the machine. You know, Kenai Peninsula, Houma. That fucking thing was shaking the ground and pushing over 15-foot saplings just to show me I was there. And pretty spooky times. So some may argue about that whole deal and say, see, you know, if that bear jumped on me, you're looking at big cartridge to take that bear down. Usually 10 gauge. What's his name? Otto up there. I think he had trouble with them taking out his cattle. He lived down the road from me. Got another big snow. Yeah, ain't that funny how our body tells us shit? We actually got a pretty high barometer. I had crystal clear skies. Verdian and I talked about this on the phone. It was pretty funny. I'd be looking at the barometer real low, and then I go outside, it's crystal clear, and we were just laughing about the way we learn weather. Now, I know sometimes in a low, but not repetitively. I thought that was really strange. But anyway, we're asked if they wanted to start carrying a gun. Please to say, they said no. Well, I think that's proper in your country, but look at the way a cop talks to, I mean, there are abusive cops there, but I watch a lot of video of cops, your Bobby, being put on the scene by that channel. And I can't believe how nice they talk to each other. It really, really is impressive. Safeway, yeah, Safeway was, no. Is Otto down that end? No, I think he's on the north end of Kachemak Bay. I don't even know, there was no Safeway there. I don't think there was a Safeway there when I was there. I don't know. Is it all Safeway now? 30-6, yeah. A pretty big bid, Ted. You know? Sis is rolling around. Oh, you're making a joke. Yeah. No, it was pretty out. You know, I tell you, across that river was probably the blackest sky I'll ever see in my life, as long as I live. That was black. That was cold black, that sky. So we get up there, and the guy says, I say, I got to use the loop. I said, oh, up there doing some stuff up there, and I says to the guy, he says, pardon me, I must go to the loop. Well, it's an owl house. And I open the owl house out, and I'm like, this is going to suck because it's really cold. Anyways, I put my ass on the seat. It warmed up instantly. And I was amazed by this. I was like, what the fuck? Anyways, it had a Dutch door. And that fucking sky was as black as you could ever imagine. I was looking, be like northwest of Kachemak. Jet black. Well, yeah, I think a lot of the Iraqi war veterans that got brought in. I don't know. I mean, you get that kind of temperament going over there knowing you're doing wrong. I think you are. I wouldn't have served in any of that bullshit. I'm glad I didn't go to Iran. I mean that. I'm patting myself on the back. I didn't go to Iran. They ain't done nothing to nobody. Yeah, the moose. Holy fuck. I mean, the bear, mama moose, weighing in at 1,500 pounds. One time, right? I'm eating all right. It's all right. I'd play that song and dedicate it. All Right by Lou Reed. Great tune. Lou Reed. I don't think that's the name of the song, but just type in Lou Reed. It's all right. The moose were all having their babies around where I live. And go to work early in the morning. And they're out there. You're really screwed just to get to your car. I mean, these things will jump up on their hind legs and hit you in the fucking head and take your head off. They punch. They stab. Yeah. Yeah, the buffalo. I didn't see any. I did see muskog. Muskog. I see muskog. Not wild muskog, but I see muskog. I bet they are nice people. I like their music. If you guys want to learn a little bit more about Persian music, go to Pandora. This half hour is being sponsored by Pandora. So we're getting $25 million. And so I got to do it right. So what you do is download the Pandora app onto your smartphone. Activate the app and register with Pandora for a musical experience you'll never forget. You can go to a channel called Traditional Persian. And if you have steak and mushrooms, you might really like that channel. I know I certainly do. So get yourself Pandora registered today for Pandora. You can call her a name too. I call mine Suki. Talk to Suki. They're listening. They're listening to everything we do, right? Talk to Pandora. It's not nationwide. Everyone talks to Pandora. All at once, the Jews go blowed up this Israel with data. All the data goes through there, you say. So you'd really blow their minds. So get yourself some Persian music at Pandora today, which if I added peppers to that sentence would be a tongue twister, for sure. Get out there and register with Pandora. Give your Pandora a name and love Pandora for all the music they bring. All right. So we made our cut tonight. It's kind of cool technology, you know? It really is kind of cool technology. It really is. I mean, this is wonderful. Well, you go sell our data and you go do all that shit. Security. on this. Well, I mean, there was no security, Senator. I really hope Donald Trump had took fucking Google away from YouTube. That's really has been a sore point in a lot of YouTubers. I gotta do a chore. I have a chore to do. So I'll be with you in a moment. Carry on. All right. All right. Stop it. I'm gonna count to 10, guys. Oh. Oh. Keep hydrated. When not many of these people do something nice for themselves? All these shot and mask wearing motherfuckers. Wonder how, like, what do you do? Do you do a tea? Like, we're going to make a tea here. We're going to stay live. We'll make a tea. And my tea is good for my immune system. You know, I listen to a lot of people whine about this shit. A lot of them are very well coupled up with other people. Ain't happening here, is it? So we got to keep ourselves straight up and narrow for any fucking thing. Never mind your boogie bullshit. Shh. We anyways. Nice cup of tea. That's what I was supposed to do. No sugar with milk. You don't use sugar. Use some stuff I call has what? Pandora can have Chester, the molester. Who's Pandora? I don't understand what you're saying. You can't. I don't. I hope that ain't a bad thing. We're trying to score points. That should have been broken up. That really should. I mean, one thing you could have done first, you know. I mean, but I think a lot of them people that don't see that, they'll see it. It's a very powerful platform. The changes these people made to this platform already has been really tough. I mean, millions of channels be blown right out of the water. All their content. I don't know. We use MIT. I use this. I forgot what it's called. But I was thinking of doing one of these. Bengal spice. I haven't had a Bengal spice in a long time. I don't eat a whole lot of these, but when I do, I do. But I can't do this one because it's caffeine in it, so I can't take the caffeine. We'll have a hard enough time. We'll wait till the big old flash. I think that'll be our savior, to be honest with you. When you see the light, I think it's going to end up being low spark and high heel boys, I think. Maybe. You shut everything down and then learn how to be human again. If not, kill each other. Or is that what a human programmed to do? Always my stevia. Stuff is a good plant. We got a little in there. We got a little bit of this other stuff called it's called cardamom. So I'm gonna check into growing some of that. I don't think it's gonna grow here. We have she's leaking. I think she's leaking. Be all right. coffee like that. We have Stephanie out there. I hope she's doing well. So I would just suggest, if you're really frightened of this shit, one of the things you should be doing, because I've been frightened for a long time living alone. I'm not whining about that. You fuck up out here, it's fucked up time. My friend in Saragotto, guy's pissing me off. I'm really not digging watching his channel when he does escapades like he did. If you didn't watch yesterday's show, it was quite interesting. I'm not into doing a lot of reading. I was good to read earlier. I'm kind of kicking back. A bit of it's a good question. My thing opened up. My fucking key T thing opened up. Son of a bitch. It's all right. Yeah, I don't know if they got crowds at the school. You know, Formula One had no crowds all year long. They just turned the stands into billboards. They took huge, giant billboard sheets, covered the thousands and thousands of stands at Formula One racing. This whole thing for a cold. Very good. That's a good cup of tea right there. So get you some today. Get yourself some stevia if you like a little sweetener in your tea. You can add honey. Stevia is antioxidant, and also is I think amino acid, and it's good for wine. OCB, you want to do an OCB? You need a laugh? We'll do OCB. Listen, I'll do this. You going to wake up for this one? No, he's not waking up. Anyways, yeah, get some OCB papers today. Stop feeling wonderful. It ain't a deterrent from reality, dummy. No, they're not bad. I like another one though. Young people had back in the day, maybe 30 years ago. They were cellophane. They look like cellophane. I said, "What the fuck are you guys smoking?" He says, "Joint." I said, "What the hell is that?" Look like you rolled up cellophane. Nobody else is encouraging me, sis, so I'm going to sit alone with my cup of tea. Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? You know, the other thing really pissed me off is these fucking people who use these paper fucking cigar rolling tubes. Like, what are you, an idiot? Phew. They'll cause brain damage in a heartbeat. You know, it's dioxin comes off that shit. You want a big paper, you go get a big bamboo. Big bamboo, get you I think they still make the Cheech and Chong paper. Yeah, blunts. I like all these kids, you know, growing up talking about blunts. I'm like, what's a blunt? You gotta be fucking insane. But that's my opinion. I like my OCB papers, you know, that's why we're talking about this. This is a commercial. OCB's sponsoring this half hour, the Radical Rouse Show. You know, I mean, so you got a nasty old cellophane shit out there, pieces of fucking cardboard, claim to be tobacco. Some cases. You don't do that to your roll, do you? No, get yourself some, yeah, but they got do they still sell that big paper that was in Big Bamboo? Go out and ask today, not what you can do for your country, but where are the fucking rolling paper called? OCB rolling papers. How's that? Our OCB rolling papers will put a smile on your face. Look, there's a smiley, a teeth smile, and then a laughter smile with tears coming out of it. And that's what happens just mentioning OCB. So get out there and roll what you need to roll in your OCB papers. We can't say nothing common sense about that, by the way. You decide whatever you want to roll up in it. You want to roll lint up in it, roll lint up in it. But we got to be careful because the United States, greatest country in the world, still has a drug war going on the marijuana, narcotic. So here at OCB, we can't condone the use of any illicit narcotic that one Adam 12 would be called on. This is OCB papers are a fine paper. If somebody and out there wants to see what they look like, well, you join my YouTube next time live stream and just say, hey, show me those fine OCB papers that you always smoke with. OCB papers are clean, good for the environment. You can lick them all day like a clean vagina. Because the glue is all natural. So I think it's made from, all right, I figured you'd ask me that. I'm just a little tired tonight. I love my OCB company. Uh-oh. Can we edit this out? Vegetable natural gum. Vegetable natural. These OCB papers. And you can lick them and lick them. We don't want toxins in our papers, do we? So get out there and get yourself some OCB papers today and stop feeling wonderful. These times are getting difficult for human beings. Rolling on the floor. Huh. Yeah. We are hoping somebody in the room would carry on a conversation. We should have went to StreamYard tonight, and then I force you all in there. That's going to be my next step in here. Because if you don't cooperate with me and come and do StreamYard with me, you can't come in no more. Your Scott's table towel and see. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the paper industry. I come not residing. I don't reside. I reside in the United States of America. I'm stopped in the state of Maine right now. And the state of Maine could really use some pushing of toilet paper to bring the paper mills back into shape, you know. Lost, I think, 3 or 4 paper mills up here. How about you call them up and say you're going to make a bugle of paper, but an all natural paper? That's what's going to kill me. That's what will kill me. Either that or broken heart. But those fucking bugler papers are horrible. There's dioxin in them. And yeah. OCB papers taste like this wonderful tea. So I used black tea. And then I had a slice of orange peel I throwed in there. And then I throwed some stevia in there. Good stuff. And then I throwed some cardamom. I got to look into that. I might try to grow cardamom. We'll have a cardamom farm. Paper plates are scarce. Well, I'm going to have to do a commercial on paper plates. So I'll have to call Scott's or Dixie. There's a paper plate place here. And I was so disappointed. My friend came across the street. I slept in a parking lot in the largest toothpick. No, wasn't toothpick. I'm sorry. Ralph, it was chopsticks, largest chopstick factory in British Columbia. I don't know if they're still alive. That was a big, big plant. That was huge. When I first seen the northern light over my head. Doc's a gym. What is up with that? Supply line is a tough deal. It's like I had an officer that didn't pay attention to supply line. So we were going with the infantry and supporting that. But in this RTEP, the infantry had no support. They lost their support line. Good morning, Bubba. And so my officer was to order the food for them, the C rations. And then so hallelujah. How's your ride doing, Bubba? We have a lot of people on YouTube we're thinking about right now. Mirror, mirror. No, not mirror, mirror. I need help with that. What was that? Rompa, stompa, dompa, do. No, it wasn't that one. Remember the CIA mind control way back in the day? What the hell was that called? Rompa room. Rompa room. So I can see this channel and I can see that channel. Why didn't you join us tonight? Especially you ladies in Canada. YouTube should have contacted you already. Hey, they're talking about you. What does that all mean? Docs are jammed. You know, I haven't seen anybody. What was that? June, July, or August when they pre-ran that shit. Remember when YouTubers were doing the doc video in LA? There were no containers. The ports were empty. Who remembers that? Because I'm not strong on that subject. But you remember it. And my question is I haven't seen anything else coming up lately. Where are you getting some news from somewhere that the ports of Los Angeles are fucked up again? She never said. I see Dawn having a good day. Creepy show. I don't know what all that means. I don't know what that means. Something I said. We got a lag time here. I hate lag time. Oh, romper room. I see Dawn. Oh, no shit. You never got your name called, neither did I. Fuck them. Fuck you, lady. That's it. We turn the TV off and go play outside. Just like that, Dawn. That's my reaction. Okay, lady, I'll give you a chance. Rompa, stompa, dompa, do. Make this wish come true. What the fuck ever their fucking shit was. Well, ain't heard my name. I'm out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the whole thing was creepy. Can we get some of that? Let's go get a little bit of loving. Let's go find a little bit of loving. Eating Tokyo. Best vegan food. This is Tokyo. Tokidoki. Tokyo. Let me get this for you before I get rid of this. You're bored. Kind of cool, though. She's English speaking in Japan. Kind of cool. All right. Let's, what are we looking for? Romper room. R-O. I got Ron Paul. M. Give me A. Rompa. Rompa. Rompa, dummy. Rompa. Room. Not coming up. R-O. O. M. 1970s. Just go regular romper room. Let's see what comes up. Oh my gosh. Terrorism at its best. Maybe not. Maybe it made me be who I am today. I don't know. I didn't really much us the 70s. Oh, 80s. Fuck you. Although that's really fucked up. They did this shit in the 80s. 84. Holy crap. I'm not going to play the music. All right, hang on. Hey, listen. I'm only warning you guys. You do whatever you do here. You know, if you watch this fucking thing and you got an urge to go eat and fucking eat a box of Twinkies or Ho-Hos or something after watching this shit, don't blame me. Let's see what we can get away with. Uh-oh. I would say so. What a freak show.
Saying hello to all the boys and girls here and to all of our friends at home.
Although Miss Nancy hasn't hosted Romper Room for many years, it first aired in 1952.
I can't play this, guys.
Running TV show, Romper Room was the great.
We're going to get burned on that. Magic Flute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, the kangaroo cat, too. Puffin stuff. Oh, this ain't what I wanted. Hey, this Captain Kangaroo, 58, 68. This ain't what I want. I want to see a what. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Be patient. Hey, I'm not responsible. I'm not responsible for anything you do. All right? You go eat the fucking candy aisle at the grocery store tomorrow. It wasn't me. All right. Giving them a thumbs up, I guess. Let's go the Roo, man. We're going to the Roo. Sea monsters. Sigmund and the sea monsters. Yeah. Wow, there is a fucking... I don't know if you guys can see this. Holy shit. I mean, he looks obsessed. Can you see that? He looks like he's obsessed. That's a thumbnail on that video. All right, here we go. Rock and roll. Television. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, the big bear. I forgot the big bear. Yeah, big bear. Land of the Lost. Who's Will Rogers? Will Rogers. Watch some of that shit. Oh, yeah. You done watching this? Old commercial. I don't know if we can do this. I don't know if we can do this. This will be a stretch. Because I don't feel like entertaining you guys tonight. Land of the Lost, yeah. Was them the little people days? All right, let's see if we can play this. No, I ain't going to be able. He's, we're here 50 years ago. 50 years ago. Politically incorrect commercials.
This flat tire needs a man, but
I'm going to get burnt.
when there's no man around,
I'm going to get... I meet a woman. I make sure she knows how to change a tire. I think, you know, you don't know how to change a tire. Let's go change a tire.
when there's no man around,
I can't do that. So there you go. Sleaze. No, I didn't like Star Trek. Hey, Bubba. Look at how gay she looks. I mean, really, watch this. Ah, like she fucking blowing a load. Kool-Aid in Japan. I don't think I can do this.
But when the kids sat down to eat, they sure did miss their favorite treat. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, tastes great. Wish we had.
Whoa! Did you hear that?
High Kool-Aid keeps me getting wise. Stand by, please, for a big surprise.
That's amazing. Called AAA, huh? Yeah. Wow, this is amazing.
Freeman's Fantasy.
Oh, just now you did.
Morgan Fairchild, Linda Carter, Kathy Lee Crosby, Victoria Principal, and much, much more. They're the sexiest super ladies on the scene. They're the women who rate a 10 later tonight.
You know, like Cal, you don't got Kevin Greer on there. I ain't watching your shit. Fucking dickheads.
You must sing deeper. Rich and mild. You see, full of the wood chewing tobacco is rich. It's mild, too. And your voice must express it mildest. Rich and mild. Deeper. Rich and mild. Fuller.
Wow, what a pretty tough dad, man. I mean, I could see trying, but wait till the kid gets a little older, you dumb shit. What are you doing? That fucking guy, that cow needs to be put into steak form. Bull of the Woods.
You run your mill with the same kind of skill that's been passed through your family for years. You're the kind of a man who likes to work with his hands.
We get in trouble. Oh, here you go. This is enough. There we go.
They sure work hard, don't they, Bonnie? Yeah? I hate to see them work so hard. Yeah, me too. Let's go around back where we can't see them. Gee, we ought to do something, Fred. Okay? How's about taking a nap? I got a better idea. Let's take a Winston break.
Take a Winston break. And look, they're filtered. They are filtered cigarettes.
That's the plan. Yeah, Fred. Dr. Bland makes the big taste difference and only Winston has.
You do? Yeah, I can't watch them no more. They come on here in the afternoon. I got to get my one Adam 12, though. You know, I think it's important. And I'm still working hard, ladies and gentlemen, you know, to try to find a chemtrail in those skies, you know, when they were racing through the cities and shit. One chemtrail. Oh, you're not making me. Busy day in the morning, sadly time. All right, you take good care, Kobe.
You're absolutely right. It's neat and quick, and it goes on dry. It did make me feel cool and sweet, just as you said. I did everything you said, but my boss still hasn't asked me to lunch.
She's freaking me out.
Fresh doesn't guarantee you'll get a
My boss didn't ask me out for lunch.
When you think of it, that's quite a lot.
No.
What's wrong?
No, it's your coffee again. The desk sergeant at the station makes better coffee than this.
Ed, really?
Sorry, honey. Your coffee tastes terrible.
Mr. McGregor, please help me.
Carol, what's the matter?
My pointy tits are going to get in your eye, Ralph. You get any closer? You're pretty. It's pretty. The women back then, they always had pointy titties. Good night, Colby. Stay well, my friend. And my boss don't ask me to go to dinner, to lunch. So she's hot up to get in her boss's pants. So she uses special deodorant. And they'll help her get in the boss's pants. It's all real.
I'm out of coffee. You're out of coffee. Isn't that wonderful?
Out of coffee. What a time to run out. And why run out? Now there's a new giant-size Instant Maxwell House. A really big jar of coffee.
Really big.
Giant-size Instant Maxwell House gives you cups and cups and cups. Dozens of extra cups.
Come on, I can't do that from here. I can't let this go. We're going to get big shit trouble. I mean, it really don't matter. Look at that teacup. See? He ain't a real man, is he? Watch this. Where's my friend from England? Step up, Kobe. Look at that motherfucker. He ain't drinking his coffee, with his pinky out. That's not a gentleman. What happens here? What? Wow, she's getting laid too. Here's another woman that wants to get laid. It's interesting. Oh yeah, don't do this shit no more. Oh no, children. If you play with guns, you'll want to play with guns in the future. Good shot. Good shot, Bobby. Bring in the reinforcements. Yeah, this kind of shit that would entertain when you're young in the city. Grenade launcher. I just seen something the other day that I'm really excited about. I'm going to see if I can buy one and send it back when I'm done. But it's a t-shirt chucker. It chucks the t-shirts at games.
By the time I'm finished, you won't even know you've been on the airplane. Because that's exactly what will have happened. Because I work in Acme Car Wash as a hostess. So come on down to Acme, and while your car is being washed, let little old Caroline clean you out too. And while you're there, how about a hot...
What did she just say? I'm going to clean you out too. Wink, wink. Papa Joe's video. Oh no. We'll definitely get burnt by that one. We got any interest in this night? Thank you for the thumbs up, 10 and 10. If you didn't thumbs up if you would. I'll occur flat out started there coming for the guns. Well, when it happens, it happens. Just deal with it, defend your rights, and go down like a man.
Gooseberry.
Funny faces, fancy drink.
One of the new funny face drink. Here's what you do. You pour me into a pitcher.
Isn't it funny? Like that's making fun of retarded people. Like, you see what I'm saying? And so when all of a sudden kids, you get into school and shit, and being so hateful as human beings are, we made fun of one another's like that. Goofy grape was fun to drink, yeah. But what I was saying was, you call people goofy and shit in school. You know what I mean? Well, that was made by Pillsbury.
Today, so I have exciting story to tell about beautiful new Ford Mustang car.
No, I didn't say that. What is this? You get what? Oh, where did he get his toy from? Oh, Rice Krispies. Oh, commercial. Look at that. Don't that look like a fucking Mustang? But I will tell you something. There was probably a real good chance that these fucking plastic shit were made in America. I'm not lying to you. I think if this shit came from anywhere, it might have been Hong Kong, but I don't think it was. I think it was probably either Japan or made in America back then. Isn't that something? Everything we're watching today was America, made in America. Where do you think that goofy drink went? I think they're making it in, we should look that up, see if they're making it. No, I was supposed to wait 10 seconds. Oh, well. Let's just see if they're making goofy drink. But if it was nowadays and you wanted to do goofy drink, you'd probably outsource it out of fucking China. And you can't have a country operate. See, we've been sold this bullshit. Our economy needs to grow. We got to build our own shit. Learn from the fucking Indians. Learn from the Amish. You can't have fucking president's executive order. Shit. I mean, you can. You're just going to get a fucking mess. I think anyway. But I bet all them cars were made in America. I bet that box of corn rice was safe to eat. I bet you ate that shit, you'd never have problems. Imagine if you could go back and get that shit just for a little bit and take a whole bunch of newborns, right? And they don't eat nothing but this shit for breakfast. You know what I mean? If they're having cereal from this vintage year and shit. Let's see how many get digestive issues. Let's see how many are gluten intolerant and all that other shit. But commercials back then had a lot of Raquel. I don't know if this is Raquel. We had a lot of Japanese in the commercials back then, it seemed like. Rice Crinkles.
I can't type. I don't take dictation. I won't sharpen pencil. I can't file. My boss calls me indispensable.
Miss Jones,
Just a minute.
will you make a copy of this?
Naturally. I pushed the button on the Xerox 914. I make perfect copies of whatever my boss needs by just turning a knob and pushing a button.
I could turn your knobs and twist some buttons.
Black and white on ordinary paper. And am I fast? I can make 7 copies a minute.
Can you twerk? What do they call that shit? Twerking. The new girls do that shit. Twerking.
Sometimes my boss asks me which is the original. And sometimes I don't know. Here, Mr. Smith, I'm going to lunch with Mother.
All right, watch it. Oh yeah, smoke a fiend cigarette. Marlboro. You go watch this shit. We can only do it one time. Do you recall Rice Crinkles? No, I don't. But I don't remember Corsup and Quaker cereal. No, I don't remember Rice Crinkles. Rice Crinkles. Interesting. Oh, you found that interesting? Oh, and you didn't know? Yeah, I never heard of it. Don't look like Sister Golden Hand did either. Look at this. If you smoke cigarettes, say the green menthol. This is probably, I don't know what, 70s, 80s, probably late 80s. I don't remember Marlboro menthol when I was young. Thanks for watching. Well, let's give this guy a big round. Oh, yeah, there you go, the Indian. Yeah, don't forget the Indian at night. Boom. Geronimo. There's a YouTube that explains this whole thing and what this did back in the day. It was a test pattern. I used to be an early bird one time in my life, very young. Where are you guys? So that's weird. Rice Crinkles. I never heard of rice. I thought they were saying Rice Krispies. We're having a Rice Crinkle. I'm getting the munchies with all this talk. See, I told you don't watch that fucking video, Ralph. From, what's his name? Rompa Stompa Dompa Doo. No, to be fair with you, I just had a bowl of pasta. And I'm kind of hungry with this cold weather, so we're going to make a half a sandwich here. We get a little more here, and maybe we get the snowblower out. Oh. Had a little dose of the munchies. I'm going to do, little munchie busting. I'm going to try this. We'll experiment. We have hopium. I'm having hopium. I'm not shitting it. Wishing for peppers. This year. Good pepper crop. So I don't have like a little oh boy. Mm. Ah. Morning pesto, nice. Yeah. Voila. We're getting that shit together tonight. Yeah, I think that's what we should do with this. I really do. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Wow. Wow. That is fucking outrageous. And it ain't because I'm hungry. Oh, that took some of these mushy jalapenos that I was telling you about. They were kind of disappointing. Mushed them up and put them on the egg salad. How fucking outrageous. Wow. Pretty warm too. Just a nice heat there. We were talking about that earlier. Oh, I'm ready for another one. Right. That's very good. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. It's very good. I rode my bike. Wow. I really like that, guys. I think we'll run that through the food mill. I think we're going to run the rest of that through the food mill. That is very, very tasty. I can show you what it looks like. I had always been blessed out west of I don't know, just good mojo and good people anyway. And so it was far from Hanksville. I says, well, my gig was up, and I says, well, I don't want to go home. I said, I'm not going home on Labor Day weekend. Let's go to the mountains. So we went down there, anyways. All good. And across the way was a family of Mexican Hopi folks, and they came over talking to us, and I was telling them they were pretty fascinated. And they invited me to dinner, breakfast, I think it was. And I went over there, and they had a bowl of this. And you got to try our chili, try our chili. And so I put some of this on there. The shit was incredibly hot. It was unbelievable. It was hotter than this. I wouldn't say like habaneros or nothing, but it had a real nice flavor once you got around the burn. A real nice flavor. And I put this on my eggs, and I couldn't eat my eggs. I did a good job in front of these people, and I says, no, I'm going to take it with me, and I'll have it later. And I didn't throw it out. And I ate it later, a couple hours later, cold eggs with this sauce on it. The sauce was delicious. It was just so fucking hot. And then I went back later, and it was like nice. It was really had a nice bite. I don't know, somehow the capsaicin worked out of it. I don't know, but it was really tasty. An egg salad, half an egg salad, and some of this. Put some in there too. I'm pretty tasty. So anyways, what I was saying was I got skins in here. There was no skin on this. There was no skin on there. See, this is a skin. And run it through a food mill, you get rid of the skins. I think the seeds will fall through. Because there were seeds in theirs, but there were no skins. So I wanted to make shaky shit from my eggs again and reminiscent of that day because they're pretty good. I think they used a poblano chili. But these jalapenos are pretty tasty. It's the only thing I got for the year, and we are in a very down time for sure. And so for me, it's always nice to have the extra of the garden, what do you call that? Like rewards. And we're a little bummed out, man. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's going to do the same fucking thing. And I think this year will be a little more ready if it goes dry. If we go drought, I think I'll be good. I think we'll get a better jump than I did last year. I wasn't expecting that. I don't think no one up here was. I think there was a lot of farmers had a tough time. I talked with somebody and asked them the other day, and she told me her garden sucked. I don't know too many people. I don't know too many people that had a good garden up here. Well, a good burn on the tongue. Lips are burning. We don't do the harmonica, ladies. You're too late. If you're coming into my live to hear Buddy sing, he sends that. Hooty hoo. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna leave that out. Just a little. Let it thicken up tonight. Actually, you know something? I didn't even think of that. Dehydrate that. I did. And I think it's a red Spectrum. How you doing, Rubber Dub? How's Jan? Oh, yeah. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you when the time is done. I think by July, I'll tell you whether it's going to happen or not. How's Yeah, hail them and hail the bullshit motherfuckers that want to believe them. You know, there's a lot of, what do they call them, Judeo-Christians out there. Stay the fuck out of my life and stay the fuck out of my government. Yeah, just the Spectrum. I forgot the Spectrum only 65 Kelvin. 6,000 Kelvin on that bulb, and it should be 65. That was a problem, and it's only in bloom. It's only after the plant blooms. So for green, For the green cycle, I think it'll work okay. We're going to try to do peppers because I am not going to get a red spectrum light. We're going to try to get a jump on some peppers. So, well, that's my hope, anyways. Hopium again. You should know better. The way this weather pattern, it ain't going to change. This time they come in May, bacon at 110. Maine just reached 110 today in Bangor. And meanwhile, no rain, all this namby-pamby shit. You realize I got 2 inches of snow, and I'm grateful for it. But that's like minuscule, man. That's probably 1/10 of an inch of rain, maybe. Not even that. Just drizzle, and that's what they were doing. And I'd come out here and I'd watch. After my live stream, you could see vertigo. The fucking stuff coming out of the clouds but not hitting the ground. Really, really dry here. And so I got a few tips to combat it when I plant my beets and my carrots. What I'm going to do is water the ground with what water I can spare. Put the carrot seeds in there and then put boards over them. And you go flip the board over every couple of days till they start getting really nice and green. And then you open them up to the sunshine. I mean, that's one trick I learned how to garden in a drought. I know I'd like to have carrots and beets. None this year. I'll be back. Hey, it's still going. Well, up to an inch, up to 2 inches. Let me go check. So I don't want to be quoting nobody wrongly. Let's redo this. This is a nice snowfall. I wish you get about 15 inches out of this, but we ain't going to happen. It's really nice. Uh, 2 inches. They haven't changed the forecast. So we're coming up on 2 inches. Here we are struggling over inches. I'm telling you, the year I come up here, we're struggling at 14-inch shots. 14-inch. Twice in one day. I'm blessed. Hey, well, that's very nice of you to say that. Yeah, I mean, you know, some people, we lost some people. They're watching football. They're watching the Super Bowl. And, you know, do whatever you want to do. This ain't the anti-Super Bowl deal. Actually, I put the word out, Troy, if you are sitting there watching this shit, record this shit. Because I think a lot of people are going to see a lot of stupidity. I don't think this is going to be just a neutral playing field. It's probably going to be loaded with, what do you call that? Heroism. The word heroism. You know, you drink a Bud Light and, you know, after a hard day's work as being a nurse, struggling with your innards terribly because you know our ER is fucking empty. And so when I get home after still covering up the hoax, the pandemic, the flu, we can show that graph. You want to see the graph for everybody? Let's go get the graph. So while I'm rolling a few, this is an incredible deal here. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, we watched a lot of doctors on YouTube and a lot of nurses have their lives crucified fucking 9 months ago. Crucified. And fucking channels pulled down, and fucking lose their job. And nobody wanted to listen to the alternative side. So I'm going to stick this on your face. Where'd the fucking flu go? And then we can go to Sister, sent me a great article about the CDC, who's no longer, all they're going to do is now, we're so busy with all these deaths, is we're going to track the fucking corona boner. And fuck the flu. We're not going to track the flu no more. Interesting. Does American people know this is going on or they just don't give a fuck? I mean, where's the common sense behind this? See, Jesus told me to do that. Like dust, disappeared. Oh my, sheeple. Well, you know, I mean, I bet Dawn is watching this shit. She's going to come up with something, I think. She keep a camera handy. I don't know how we'll play it. If she sees something really, really fucked up, she can go get a BitChute and download it. We can all go to BitChute and see what she was worried about. BitChute won't burn us like fucking YouTube. You know, they done a lot of hurt, this platform, and Donald Trump's seen it happen in all his 4 years' time. This ain't a blame game, but he never pulled Google and called this a fucking monopoly. And it was never addressed, and he threw all little shit out there. TikTok and Facebook, little shit. This is a good platform for humanity. It's a real good platform, you know, especially if you like studying and doing shit. This is a wonderful platform. I couldn't even imagine having this when I was a kid. I'd be a motherfucking genius. the amount I absorb on here. So we got, we do everything here. I mean, you go fix your washing machine. You come, people coming in telling us what the hell's going on in the totalitarian state of England. Good people locked out of their pub. When I met this man right here, they used to go to the pub. It seemed like a long time ago, don't it, Rubber Dub? That's a long time ago. The pub. Going to the pub. I said if I ever go overseas and get to England, I would like to go into a pub when they're all blasted. Well, I prefer a smoking den, but whatever. And, singing some of the old Pink Floyd songs or Led Zeppelin or whatever the case might be. And some good Van Morrison tunes you can all sing together. So an M17 gas mask is the only thing going to protect you from this shit. You could walk into a room full of people with influenza and not get influenza if you're using a gas mask. You have to use your old chemical suit. Well, if we can. Yeah, it is a good time. I mean, that's what I figured we'd come in here for, just to kick back, a little bit. I mean, all these people had a tough week in here finding out real fucking shit that's going on and nobody else paying attention. Not because of my room either, just for the people who they are. So, I don't know if you're recording it, but if you're recording it, you could probably pull some of that symbolism out. It's probably loaded with a lot of symbolism. And I'm sure a Plain Truth, keep an eye out for Jamie at a Plain Truth. He's super Christian there. He does a real good job of pulling out these shenanigans. He did last year, I believe he did a video. You can go check that. A Plain Truth too. A Plain Truth, because he had his shit ripped right the fuck out of his life. Donate all that time. Say to God out the bleeding house. No, over, mate. Even when they open the door. Even when they open the door, Rubber Dub. Even when they open the door. There'll be many that are just like that, Rubber Dub. And, I watch this shooting. I can go play it for you. I mean, I really don't want to take that turn, but, Rubber Dub. This guy shot two of his fucking neighbors for shoveling snow on their land in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And then he went and killed himself. But they were really, would have scared me. Had to get trail mix. Trail mix, good stuff. Yeah, I know. I seen it. So Italy turns around and fucking opens the restaurants. I think there were 53 restaurants in Italy in this one district that opened up. The fucking cops came in, Rubber Dub. You should have seen what the people did to them. They weren't disrespectful at all, but they walked them fucking pigs the fuck out. Don't you forget you work for us. Are you going to choose the crown or you going to choose the people? And that's going to come here. You either choose a crown. I don't give a fuck about your bullshit. You know, Lieutenant Cali, you fucking crippled ass in the brain motherfucker. You remember Lieutenant Cali? Remember what happened to him? Those were orders. So my officer, as a phone observer, we're overlooking a Muslim village in wherever, fucking Iraq, George Bush, cocaine country, of fucking Afghanistan and Pakistan, where the fuck ever. He said, Russo, you call fucking 20 rounds on that fucking place. I said, what you got going? That's my responsibility. Where do you gotta go? Well, the village got fucking VC in it. They have fucking people in there too, sir. If you want the goddamn mission, you call the goddamn mission. I ain't calling the goddamn mission. Because when I was taught, if I call the goddamn mission, no matter if a 5-star general gave me a direct order, you don't shoot that fucking mission. And those are the exact words of what I've been taught about shooting on fucking targets. And that was my responsibility, even if I was a fucking private. You call the mission, you own it. And that includes friendly forces. The only time there was an exception to that is if you had called on your position. You were being overrun, you called fire on your position. So when you call fire on your position and you kill your own people, there's like a loophole there. What? People first always. You don't fucking ever fucking turn your back on them. And you're gonna. A lot of them are gonna. And, you know, if you go to William Pierce's book, like, Jesus Christ, guys, you better learn. You better, fucking cops maybe come home and read this shit. You're in a heap of trouble. Coming from a military man. Yeah, you don't do that shit. You go to jail. And that came out of Vietnam. So that was a second class in the United States Army, by the way. It says B up there somewhere. So then we get this little piece of information to top off that other thing I was showing you guys. And it's like, what are we doing to ourselves? Who's running this country? I mean, seriously, who's running this country? Who's making the decisions? Now, I'm no expert in this shit. But really, would it be too hard to keep a track of both? Or you motherfuckers ain't making enough money? Let's write Joe Biden Monday. Call Joe Biden, write Joe Biden. We're going to ask Joe Biden, send these motherfuckers $20 billion immediately. And whatever else money they need to keep tracking the influenza. What do you think? Anyone in the room like that? Put this motherfucker to work. I want you to track the flu, motherfucker. Did you see the map? The bullshit? Let me scroll down for the bullshit. Look at that. November 3rd. November 3rd. Look at that. Fucking flu going off planet Earth. Well, what happened in here, Mr. Ralph? Jizzle, jazzle, juzzle, Joan. What the fuck is going on here? I'm all alone. Well, I think that's what we should do. We should put the motherfuckers battle. You know, you battle. But I'm telling you, son. Men I've really, really cherished in life did a lot of fucking killing and got them all selves almost killed. So you can battle. But you can do it smart if you get people working together in this country. And I think you should fucking send the goddamn CDC whatever money they want. Call them up, Joe. Call them up. Hey, guys, I heard the news today. You blew your mind out in a car. Well, hey, Joe, we need fucking $20 billion. You'll get it, but don't lose this chart because it's very important to us. So this is the country of the United States of America. This is not the country of the United States. This is a country of the United States of America. And always will be. Don't ever forget that. So, wow. Who's this, Iowa? Let me see. South Dakota, Nebraska. Yeah, Iowa, Nebraska. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. They're in the low to moderate category from November. Isn't that something? What happened here? See what happens, ladies and gentlemen, if we work together. All you got to do is wash your fucking hands, walk around with a face mask, and these are the results. It's so minuscule now that we're not even going to keep an eye on it. Joe will sign in and give him EO with free food. Oh, you go get him. You guys got daughters about 13? Tell them they want to take a tour of the White House. They'll let them sniff some hair and boom, voila. We'll get the CDC back doing what they should be doing as a private. Who is this? Technocracy. I don't know these people. I never seen these people before. Is this true? Is this true? Maybe we need to call them tomorrow. I heard the news today. Oh my God, CDC, you are the second coming of the Lord. And I heard you're not tracking the influenza. I'm a staunch Joe Biden supporter with all my friends. And we're going to write Joe Biden and demand that Joe Biden cuts you guys a check so you can continue tracking the influenza. We'll call them tomorrow. Somebody in the room remind me. What are we doing here, Dawn? Hold on. Where the fuck did I leave you guys? Bing, bang, 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 bang. There's some music in it. Why'd you put music in it? Well, what is this? Halftime ritual. Well, we can look at this, and what we can do is we can turn the audio down. See what a lot of other people are doing. The Mormons are doing this, you know. The Mormons are definitely doing this. They have a Mormon party, gang party. Oh, look at that. What does that remind you of? That reminds me of Pink Floyd, The Wall. You be a good worker, mind your business. That's what I'm seeing now. Oh, he knows what he's signing. He's just told to just keep signing your name. Because somebody told me there's nothing on the papers, and I watched a couple of videos, so I'm not 100%. Says there's nothing on the papers. This is a dumbed down America test by your law enforcement. So law enforcement take that video and tell you whether there's any writing on that fucking paper. I don't think there's any writing on the paper. So what he's doing is writing his name and the date and let the others fill in whatever they want. By the way, Israel, I will guarantee you, after we call the White House, Joe will give you 30 executive orders that you can fill in yourself. Just send Radical Ralph cash. What are we looking for there, Mr. Ralph? Use a couple of harmonicas. How about $400 for each one? Don't see the seal. Oh, you mean in the executive orders? I didn't even think looking at that. Do they do that? Yeah, they do that. Maybe they do it later now. Usually you sign your name and then they put the seal on it. I watched a man certified once. And I wrote my name and then they put the seal on it. What are you over there, shaky bakey? So that's what I see here anyways. I see marching, red marching. China's coming to get us. Ooh. Oh, what happened to you mouthing off about Iran? The Chinese invaded Arizona, New Mexico border. The 15 divisions. That's what it looks like to me, marching. Yeah, don't stop working. No time to take a break. Stiffen up. Hee-haw. I'm just a Dr. Pepper. Look at that, man. Synchronicity. You know these guys are good. I wonder if these are Tiger Swan people. Wonder if they're Tiger Swan people. Right. Oh, I'm not. I'm just. I mean, Trump left it wide open, though. Rubber dub. I mean, let's call an idiot an idiot. He got in there. He already knew he had trouble. He already knew there. Rubber dub. I said this. I never met you. I never met anybody in this room. But I bet the first election Obama, the second of election Obama, and we sit around and having coffee or tea together, I would guarantee that all the 10 in this room would probably get into a deep fucked voting was in this country back then. You see what I'm saying? Do you comprehend what I'm saying? You look back, and we already knew we had trouble. So when Trump came in, and it was his turn, Trump already knew that should have been on his list, and he didn't do nothing. And what do? Why are the fucking Israeli-owned voting machines in 30 states? Why are you voting on a goddamn electronic voting machine? So we go here. Thank you, Dawn Morning. Dawn Morning. Just watching that, I feel festivitable. Sister Golden Hair asks, are all these seats crowded, dearest Dawn? Are all these seats crowded? I mean, are like they sitting shoulder to shoulder? Let's go get this one rubbered up real quick. I mean, you got to start at basics of what the problems are. And I'm no fucking expert. Okay, Rubber Dub? I'm really not an expert. I'm a moron, third grade educated fool. I'm a fool.
For just $67, you can make as many videos as you want, and you never need to pick up a camera or use any fancy editing software. With Doodly, you drag, you drop, you tweak some settings, and boom, video done. It'll take you just a few minutes. So, let's hear from the Doodly creator, Brad, to see why Doodly is so easy to use and why you should grab this offer right now.
Hi, I'm Brad Callen, and in this video, I'm going to show you how anyone...
The second annual conference in Las Vegas last weekend, the goal to
I'll put this in here, Rubber Dub.
That should be addressed before
I'm just going to small cutie. She's a cutie. She's a cutie and taught me something. Watch this. Watch this, Rubber Dub.
Listen, the answer is no.
So this is what they call ComCom or some shit in Las Vegas. And they bring people from all over the country, all over the world to hack shit. And this 11-year-old hacks into the Florida voting machines. And then this.
So here's a woman, Rachel.
Watch
Novak.
this.
She's going to show you how easy it is. So here's what she says. At DEF CON,
Use any excuse.
learn how easy it is.
Oh, you can't change the parameters and you can't do this. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
No tools and takes under 2 minutes.
I don't care even if you put a lock on it.
She's going to show you right now. I'm going to show you the video of her. She's going to show you how you can hack into one of these voting machines that are used in 18 states.
So they're all Israeli owned.
As an administrator,
All the data goes through there. The Pentium processors.
2 minutes.
Who makes Pentium processors?
I'm very concerned
Watch
about
this,
an
Bubba.
election because this voting machine is used in 18 different states, and it's extremely easy to get admin access on this machine. So let me show you how quick it is. It's about a little under 2 minutes. All they have to do, this bad actor, would be to open up this machine by pressing this button right here. When it's off, removing the card reader, removing this, you don't need any tools to do this. Unplugging this, again, you don't need any tools to do this. Turning it on, all you have to do is pick this lock.
Pay attention there, Troy, please.
Open this up, press the red button. And we're going to let it boot up here. And then I'll show you the admin access.
Okay, so I'm going to let this play for a few seconds to show you how your voting terminal.
Here we're going to see a couple of bypasses. Here we're going to see a couple of error messages, and all you have to do to bypass those error messages is just click cancel and OK.
And there you go.
Now I have full
Oh, well, this is not really right. This is really... No, I got to defend our voting machine in our state. A state, we got good people here. We got smart people. They don't even know who the fuck made the machine, who made the Pentium processors, or nothing else. That's for you, Rubber Dub. So, well, all I'm saying is, you know, if you talk to me, I'll talk to me years ago. When you stay hands with Ron Paul, the news media did, I was done. Something could be coming March 4th. I bet on it. You want to bet on it? I'll put it on March 4th. You're going to have to dig deep, though. But we'll see. I mean, how the fuck do you sit there with a fucking electronic voting machine? How's 30 states legalized pot, but they got 30 fucking states with these voting machines, I believe. What's the connection there? I'll write it down on my calendar if you want me to. Tell me what you think's going to happen. Because, we've gotten to the point in my world, Bubba, that every day, I don't know. I think there's 30 states that use them. Probably within the last Obama election. I think probably it started around Obama. I don't think George Bush. No, I remember George Bush had the punch card in fiasco. The punch card fiasco down in Florida, I think. Oh, are they going to impeach him? Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Grow the fuck up. Fix your country. You wanted the goddamn seat, Joe. Do something other than fucking hound some fat fucking Jew-controlled pig. Fuck off. No, you can't impeach a civilian. And what are they going to do to him? Like, well, if he's a civilian, he can't have Secret Service? No. No. Well, if that's the case, if they're going to impeach him, then Trump can come back and say, then I'm the fucking president. Is it really? Like, what kind of talk are you guys hearing? March. Ralph getting ready to do some outdoor gardening, maybe. Art of war, right? That's all right. Rather be dead than red. Fight the best battle you can. You want to come out and pee? Still snowing here, guys. Oh, that was good. I could do another one of them. Actually, you know what would be good is a fried egg with some of that right now. But no. No. We're trying to keep our girlish figure. we're going to shut down. We might do a little musical entertainment. Remember, Pandora paid for half an hour out here. All right. Yeah, hysterical. Hysterical. I heard they wanted to fumigate the whole place. You know, that ain't bond in America, Joe. You know, Joe, you want to keep the fucking enemies out there and write fucking draconian legislation? There ain't a whole lot of people going to back your shit, Joe. And I don't even know what the fuck you're signing, Joe. But we need bonding, Joe, like we do here on Radical Ralph's show. And Radical Ralph has got a very filthy mouth. Talks about all kinds of shit. We talk about vaginas and penises. By the way, maybe treat your fucking religion like that. You don't pull your penis and cock out and pussy out in the fucking floor of the house. Don't be dragging your fucking religion in that goddamn shit, too. You're an atheist, Joe, right? You're a liberal communist. You're not supposed to. You got to outlaw this fucking church madness. They already left the church. Rubber dub. They already left the church willingly. I mean, 4 weeks, I could see. Good thing I wasn't a holy roller. Gee willikers. Gee willikers. Oh, yeah. Inciting? No, I ain't inciting shit. I'm an idiot. This is an entertainment channel. I'm telling you about a new book I'm writing. But, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, just let you fucking push right. You know, Rubber Dub, the last people that did that shit was from your country. We had to worship their fucking religion here. See, a lot of other people in this country are ignorant. Troy's leaving? All right, take care, Troy. Stay cool, Troy. I guess because I was brought up in Rhode Island, maybe the Puritans or something. But I know they taught that in history, that we had King George's fucking church. That was it. You get caught Catholic or Mormon or any other bullshit, you be in trouble. You be in a heap of trouble. The way I understand the story, during the fucking war, they take your ass, get you in a Protestant or Catholic or some other fucking church. I don't know the whole story. And they burn your ass in the fucking church. It was 150 years later, you did it in Waco, Texas. Nobody fell for that one. Well, they were wackos and they were this. There was no reason to burn them people to death on anything. They weren't a danger to anybody. And you let it happen and you want to use the excuse, oh, Vernon Howell was a fucking Satan worshiper. Joel Osteen, you fucking communist pig. And the rest of them tax-dodging motherfucking nincompoops. All over TV evangelist shit. Bitching and whining how they need a fucking donation to buy a new goddamn fucking Learjet. Wow. Hallelujah. So, you know, I mean, there's a lot of, if you put the pieces together, it's like, this shit should never have happened. What Joel Osteen get? $4.8 million because his church was suffering? Government paying churches now. Wow. Wow, what a statement. So my teaching, and I paid attention in school, my teachings of the whole mass, none of this shit makes any sense at all. You know what I mean? It just makes absolutely no sense at all of what you did. And then you wear a mask and you still can't get past that one. I could go through the trouble and type in M17 gas mask and go watch what this guy says. You don't cover your eyes. You don't cover your nose. And you don't cover your mouth. You're dead. End the conversation. Well, that's chemical, biological, nuclear. You're dead. You put a respirator on and catch the nuclear, Well, you didn't address your eyeballs. Gonna do a song. You know what's nice? It's such a beautiful snowstorm out there. My warm feet are sticking to the stick, just like putting your tongue on a cold pipe or some shit. Who's this guy? He got 2.4. I forgot what Joel Osteen. I don't want to go look it up. You know, I pick on Joel because Joel, I know I'm human, and I know I fuck up, and I have fucked up in the past. I'm sure I'll fuck up in the future. I'm not perfect, but I will tell you one thing. When you turn away people, and you got an auditorium that'll fit 10,000 people with showers, cooking shit, and you leave people out during Hurricane Katrina? No, not Katrina. What was that other hurricane? People were walking in chemicals, coated. I seen them, coated in chemicals from the oil, the chemical companies that had ruptured tanks and shit, and human shit in the fucking road up to their chests, walking through this shit, and go to Joel Osteen, and he says, no, we're under repair. Sayonara. I mean, seriously, Joe. Just saying. Well, we should do this a 501c3. What's some wise guy in here call me Rabbi Ralph? I like that, Rabbi Ralph. Let's start the Rabbi Ralph channel. Van Wise. Vegan pizza? No way. It was vegan pizza. So, oh, look, I watched the video. And, wow. So they're eating like this pepperoni, which is vegan. Because, wow, they answered me twice. That's pretty impressive. I don't know what it is. I just do not know what it is. I just don't understand. So anyways, there's a couple great ladies up there on Canada. They do brighten up my week. Usually come on Sunday. Usually wait for them. Usually wait for them for around dinner time and sit down and watch Van Wise. I found these two young ladies in South America living in a van with their dogs. It was fucking cool. It was really cool. And then this Corona Bona cost them to fucking run all the way back up here to America, up to Canada, to get out of this bullshit. And they were worried they weren't going to get home. It's pretty fucking disgusting for a fucking game. The old Bill Gates game. That's the only way Bill Gates knows how to play. I'm going to go crash. Not really. Oh, it is 11. All right, I'm going to crash. Hey, thank you guys for coming. I hope I get you through a little bit through and made you laugh a little bit and do a little thinking. But good to see you guys. Rub-a-dub. Take good care over there. We know the kind of oppression you're living under. And yeah, just thank you, everybody. Thank you for the thumbs up. Wow, 13. Good. Yeah. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. Be kind. We might go on around 9 o'clock. Look, if I'm late, give this old man a break. Because I'll tell you what, if I get up at 10 or 11 o'clock, man, no Ralphie boy needs some rest. And I'm probably not, but I'm just saying, it is cozy in here. I'll tell you that much. Ta-ta, my friend. Yeah, I didn't play your video only for one reason. You were probably never told me whether you can play the video or not. I knew that other one we could play the video or not. Have to listen. So if you got a video, that video you want to play tomorrow, if it's posted, I'll go watch it later. Maybe we'll play it tomorrow. But I do got to watch my shit. We all got to watch our P's and Q's, man. This is fucking crazy. Hey, dearest, take good care. Good night, Bubba. Good night, everybody. Ciao. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. Tea time. Tea time. What else? The Lou. Good night. All right. Go visit Wake. Good night, all.